Right.
This is my Viva voce. My question is, or topic is, identifying the concepts of music in each excerpt that I play. The song is Table for One by Tower. This is excerpt 1. The beat in this part is a constant and strong beat with a meter of 4/4 or in equal time. The rhythm in the bass is syncopated from bars 1 to 2, and then in 2 to 4 with the piano taking over. The note value is short in the melody line, which is played by the bass and piano. With mainly quavers and crotchets in there. Tempo is around 127, which is like a moderate type of speed. It's in the key of D major, with the melody played by bass. The bass also plays a descending motif every 4 bars. It's in a fairly low register. The motif steps down from the root note down the scale. The harmony line is on a keyboard or synth, most likely a keyboard, holding a drone on the note F sharp, which is the 3rd in the key of D major. After 4 bars, the drone is taken up 2 tones, which takes it to a G major, which is the 5th of the key of D. The last note at the end of the first 4 bars is a artificial harmonic note played by the bass.
So what do you mean by an artificial harmonic?
So that's an expressive technique. It's not actually putting pressure on the string, but just lightly playing the string with your finger over the right length of the string to make it.
Oh, okay.
So,
yep.
The drums and bass are the dominant volume in this, as that's the artist's main instrument. Accents on syncopated notes, and there's a note mute at the end of a bass lick, which is basically just playing the note but muting it at the same time. It's got a light, smooth feel to it.
What does?
Like the bass and the drums with the ride cymbal, giving it that sweetness, and that also that drone behind it lightens it up as well.
Yeah.
The 4 instruments playing in this as well. We've got bass melody and piano accompanying melody. Drums rhythm, and the keyboard is harmony or drone. Mostly thick texture with this, with a polyphonic texture.
So how is that? How is it polyphonic?
Different parts in it moving. I wasn't sure if it was between polyphonic or
Homophonic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do you understand polyphonic texture to mean? Or what do you think it means?
Different parts moving, like at the same time, just doing different things.
Yeah, and so what would a homophonic kind of texture be?
Everything playing the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go to excerpt 2 now. Tempo and beat and meter are unchanged in this section. Note value in the bass line is lengthened to tied minims and semi-breves. The sax is a melody line, so it's playing shorter notes, like quavers and crotchets, and occasional minim. Descending bass line again, first 4 bars in the low register, then the higher register is explored with the chromatic idea as well as a harmony to the sax line. Sax is at a mid-level for its register. Compared to the first excerpt, where the first chord was a major chord, in this case a D major 7. This part, first chord is a -6, which is a B minor 7 in this case. Gives it a different tone colour and feel to it.
So, do you think the tonality's changed, or is it just on a different chord?
Still different.
So, what tonality would it be? What style of music is it?
Well, it's jazz.
So, what would you expect the tonality to be?
Major.
Maybe major. Okay.
Or in the blues scale.
Yeah. Okay.
Or yeah. Our overall volume in this has dropped to mezzo piano and mezzo forte for the sax melody to have the impact. The snare is hit a lot softer as well, so there's somewhat a focus point. Vibrato is used in the sax line as well as an expressive technique. The bass line thins out again in here. The piano plays chords once or twice per bar. Again, there are 4 instruments being played in this, with sax melody, bass harmony, drums, rhythm, and piano harmony as well, or just chords.
Yeah.
I'll play excerpt 3 now. Weak beat at the start of this excerpt, with only hi-hat and cymbals playing, so it's not a definite beat, but you can still feel the beat there. No change in tempo meter again. Note value is longest in this excerpt with bass just holding big minims and semi-grooves.
So, what makes this section a bridge? How can we tell it's the bridge?
It was tricky for me to find like the form of this. I wasn't sure. I would guess it's a macro form, but I guess it's the bridge because of well, the first excerpt was the head or the main part of this, and then
So what's unique about the bridge as opposed to a verse or an introduction or a head?
this part occurs.
What makes a bridge a bridge?
It occurs once in this piece, and it's quite unique to all the other parts.
So how is it unique? What's the main feature that makes it unique?
Big volume dropout and texture reduction, so
Yeah.
there's not as much going on. So with that, up to 10 bars are played of that volume in that part of bridge. After the 10th bar, that's where there's a crescendo coming back up to forte, where the head is played again. When the head comes back in, it's a full volume and full texture as well. The full band is in. You've got the bass doing its line as well. You've got that keyboard back in, playing chords behind there, and piano and drums as well. That's
Excellent. You happy with that?
yeah.
Oh, look.